Good evening, welcome to the dress rehearsal for the Salos production of Oklahoma, which is at the Wyvern Theatre all this week, starting on Wednesday the 17th through to Sunday the 21st. So we're going to give you a bit of a backstage tour to let you know how rehearsals are going. Follow us. So behind the scenes, this is where we keep all our props, and all the props are there for the cast, and they're all labelled so everybody knows what they've got to collect and what they need for each scene, and they all get returned at the right time. So it's very, very busy for the props team in this show. So our stage manager, Sarah, she sits here throughout the show, and she watches the show on the big screen. She's got screens so she can watch it when it's in blackout and it's in the dark, and she's also got screens, in that picture, she's also got screens where you can see the musical director, and I'll show you where they are later on. And throughout the show she's able to talk to all the people around the theatre and the lighting and the fly tower and backstage, and you call all the show with all buttons and things like that to make it work. So there's obviously all the microphones ready for the cast to come and collect. This is where they store and they get changed throughout the show. And then over here we've got some bits of prop as well, bits of scenery. This is Ali Akim's cards. Should be full of props that they use throughout the show at various points. So you'll see all those appear. Right, I'll take you onto the stage. This is Helen, who plays Ada Annie.
Hey!
Come down to get ready. So this is our set. We have a thick set for this show, just one or two scene changes, which is quite unusual for Salos. And you can see we're all getting ready for the beginning of the show now. And here, where we normally have our orchestra, we've decided to use the pit to work on this year because we've got a large cast, so I'll show you where the band are in a moment. If you look out into the auditorium, you can just see our technical teams getting ready with our lighting and the sound, where they're finishing off their designs ready for the final run through this evening. Follow me over. This is our Surrey with a fringe on top, a nice song of its own in the whole show. This is where Curly and Laurie go off to be married after they've got married at the end of the show. Round. You can see everything's hidden, all the lights are ready to go. You can see up into the roof of the theatre and all the different cloths and things that fly in throughout the show at various points when they're needed. So over this side we've got our Judd's house, smokehouse, where Judd lives. It's the only scene change in the show. Dark character. It's very intimate. This scene, it comes right at the front of the stage, so the audience can really connect with what's going on. And you'll see what happens. Some pictures there you can't see because he has a lot of images that he's not allowed. He shouldn't really be looking at. Right, take around the back. These are all the bits and pieces we're not using. And if you follow me down, I'll take you to show you where the band are hidden. Front of the stage, and that's down the corridor there, but we put them right under the stage so the audience can't see them and we can use the space. This is where the band live during the show. We've got a 9-piece band. This is where Malcolm stands, our musical director, and he can watch the show from a video in front of him. And we've got a camera for the cast to be able to see Malcolm. And then we've got another TV monitor for all the cast to be able to see the show, the band to see the show so they don't get too bored from the TV monitor. Very hot under the stage and very noisy because all the dancing goes on above them. Okay, so I'll take you up to the dressing rooms now and you can see who's around. So the principals normally have their own dressing room, usually 3 or 4 people, so it gives them a chance to concentrate and not get caught up with all the other things that are happening, and then they can concentrate on their parts. So this is where the ladies live, and store their costumes. We've got Ada Annie and Laurie's dress and the wedding dress and all sorts of things. So it's a little home from the girls. It already looks very lived in and they've only been here 24 hours. Okay, so I'll take you through the green room then, where the actors can relax if they want to, or share a bit of tea. So this is where the actors have their quick changes. So there's a few in the show. This is where we store some of the props we have to be a little bit more careful with. We've got to use some guns in the show and things like that, so they have to be locked away and kept safe in here.
Flowers on the prairie where the jukebox stood.
Plenty of air and plenty of room. Plenty of road to swing a rope.
Plenty of heart and plenty of
Front of house, where the audience come in, and we've got our lighting and our sound booths here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get in or not. No. Okay, so behind us is our lighting, our sound boxes, and we've got 2 follow spots that we use during the show. We've also got our projector for the opening sequence that we use, and the lights are all controlled from there as well. But for our rehearsals, we keep it in the auditorium so they can make changes as we go right through to opening night. All our sound is operated down here, where he's managing all the microphones in the show, the microphones that are on stage, the microphones the cast wear, and all the band from under the stage so the audience can hear. Our backstage tour of Oklahoma. Please do come and watch the show. It opens tomorrow night, Wednesday the 21st, with performances on Thursday, Friday, Saturday evening, and then matinees on Saturday afternoon and on Sunday the 21st at 2:30. Please do come and watch the show.